Right, so right now we've got 5 dealers on board nationally. We're looking to increase that to between 10 and 12 in 2010, and we're looking for dealers who have an existing franchise, new car franchise setup, or dealerships that have experience in the new car industry. We firmly believe that having the full sales, service and parts facility on the same site is critical to customer relationship and being able to look after the customers, and that is really one of the prerequisites for dealer appointment. We need to start as we need to finish, and we believe that having that mindset of looking for new car franchise experience will hold us in good stead in the long term. In early December, we initially had placed an advertisement seeking expressions of interest from any dealership willing to seek more information. We had a presentation to them in early December where we presented to those dealers our business plans for Geely and really the short to medium future. When I looked around that room in early December, we had around 35 dealers who were dealers that have really they were proven new car operators. There were some very big names in there and well-known names to their local areas. And the sense was that it was the really switched-on dealers from the New Zealand car market that can see the opportunity that Chinese cars would bring, who made the investment to come up to Auckland to hear what we had to say about Geely. From there, we asked them that they would submit a business, if there was further interest, that they would submit a business plan on behalf of their dealership, and to get those in by Christmas Day was the cut-off for the first round of dealer appointments. So from that, we've appointed 5 so far in Whangarei, Auckland, Nelson, Christchurch and Invercargill. And we've got a few dealers that we're working with now, and we think that number of between 10 and 12 will come up fairly quickly. One is to look at the opportunity that the used car market will bring. We feel that the used car buyer has had a lack of choice, and that comes from really the lack of supply for the used car industry over the last 12 to 18 months. The buyer that we're really looking at, if someone came in, a used car buyer with $15,000 to spend, they can spend a little bit more, have a 3-year, 100,000k warranty, have a new car franchise set up where they can come back for their parts and service whenever their servicing is due, and they get 3 years, 100,000k AA roadside assistance also with the car. So providing that one-stop shop essentially for parts and service coverage to essentially a used car buyer we see as the biggest opportunity. Also with the shift with buyers looking towards smaller cars, the Geely NK that we launched with a 1.5 litre engine is obviously kind of in that segment where the biggest growth is at the moment. Definitely. I think that fleets are looking to reduce their overall running costs, particularly with the last 18 months, and what's that, that's thrown a few spanners in the works for a number of companies in New Zealand. They need to reduce their operating costs. They need to look at their what engines and what size cars they're putting their staff in, and I think that Geely now, and particularly in the future with the cars that we've got coming, will really offer the new standard for a value experience in new car ownership.